Now, one group of people likely to be vulnerable during the coming extreme temperatures are the homeless. The Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, says emergency measures have now been put in place to help.
This year, for the first time, we've issued a severe weather emergency response in summer. Normally, we do this in winter when it gets really cold and it's dangerous for people to be sleeping out in the cold weathers. What we've done this year, working with excellent councils and charities, is issued a severe weather emergency response now.
Sky's Matthew Thompson has been out this morning with volunteers in London.
Will you join me from Victoria Station, which is in London's city of Westminster, which is the London borough with the highest number of known rough sleepers, and by extension the highest number in the country. It's 3 times more rough sleepers here in Westminster than there are in the next highest London borough, which is Camden. So it's an acute problem most of the year, particularly so, though, when the temperatures are set to rise as high as they are. So we've been out with workers from the charity St Mungo's, who are doing things like providing water, providing sun cream, shelter to vulnerable people who are out on the streets. I caught up with one of the workers, Matthew Griffiths, a short time ago, who explained why it's so important the charity does what it does.
During the hot weather, our client group tends to be more vulnerable. They have various physical health conditions that make them more vulnerable to the heat. Some of them are on medications, such as antipsychotic medications and epileptic medications, which don't react well with the heat. And also some of our clients who have issues with substance misuse issues and mental health tend not to look after themselves when it gets really hot, so you'll find them in big groups in the daytime hotspots, in the blazing sun, maybe drinking and not looking after themselves. So we want to encourage them to take respite and stay hydrated, basically.
Now, of course, homelessness is just one area of concern. There are many others, like transport, for example. Railways likely to be affected. Tarmac apparently can melt the temperatures that we might be expecting on Monday and Tuesday in large parts of England. Also, the NHS will struggle, increasing numbers of people presenting with heat exhaustion, heat stroke and things like that. Ambulances overstretched. We understand there's going to be a potential COBRA meeting, government COBRA meeting later today as they try and coordinate the crisis. So it's fairly clear that across a host of issues, we're going to expect fairly widespread disruption to British life come Monday and Tuesday next week.